Welcome back to the Iron Empire. I'm Mark Arnold, and today we're going to get up to the Riverland in South Australia to check out one awesome private car collection. So let's jump in the car and get to it. Okay guys, so here we are in the town of Swan Reach on the Murray River in South Australia, and we're going to look at some hidden treasures up here. Now the reason we are here is that we have a new project that is waiting behind me, and it's not the truck. You guys have seen the truck before. For those who have been following the channel for a while now will know that we have another channel. That's Andrea's channel. She runs it. It's called More Than a House, and we have been covering the build on our Airbnb. Now that channel's been a little bit quiet, but this Sunday coming there'll be a new video showing the project off to my right here. But what we're going to look at today is just down the road here. There is a collection of classic cars that we have to have a look at. So let's go check it out.
Welcome, mate.
No worries, thank you.
Good to have you finally in there.
Yep.
So good on you.
All right, so everyone, this is Rocky. He's the mayor of this town.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he is the man. So Rocky's been good enough to let us come through on our day off, and yeah, just give us a bit of a brief overview on this little place. So first of all, where are we?
So it's Swan Reach. This is Swan Reach Car Gallery. So it's actually, we're trying to emphasise it's an auto gallery, but the boss the owner actually likes to call it a car gallery. But because we're starting to get some bikes and tractors and trucks in here as well. So
yeah, right.
Yeah, but so welcome to the Swan Reach Car Gallery.
Yeah, it's an awesome little spot. That's the first thing we spotted when we drove into this town. Is like, oh, car gallery. Like, as soon as you see something car, any collection stuff.
Yeah, and it's not your normal, so we don't have at the moment. So we're really lucky. So this is at the moment after the floods, we've just kind of got things back on track.
Yep.
So the premises is owned by John and Margaret George.
Yep.
So this is mainly John's collection, part of John's collection. So John's not really into the big muscle cars; he's into the European and exotic cars. And so what we do is it's manned on the weekends by volunteers from the Murray Mallee Auto Club.
Yeah.
So we've started to rotate vehicles around. So so some of John's will go out because they go out for weddings and stuff that we do in the community here, and then we'll start putting some of the muscle cars in and the race cars and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
in
sweet.
So, yeah, it's good.
So at the moment, these are all John's.
All the vehicles at the moment are all John's. The motorbikes aren't, so they're owned by another one of our club members.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm a motorcycle enthusiast as well, and so I've finally managed to get him to put 3 of these really, really rare bikes in here, so which is good. But I mean, you might just look at some of these cars and think, you know, oh yeah, it's another Corvette. But if you read, so every vehicle's got information on it. So if you read the information, you'll see, oh, it's a really rare Corvette.
There's something unique about everything.
Yeah.
I thought maybe some of your bikes might.
Yeah. So most of my bikes, again, I'm only just getting them out of storage because we got flooded, and so we put a lot of stuff into storage. So I've got over 30 bikes, but I'm just finally getting my shed back up and going. So. But we're racing again this weekend. So this weekend we're racing down at Sellex Beach.
Yeah, heard about that one.
So we're heading down there. So I've got a couple of sidecars out, and we're going to.
You may as well give that a plug because that's actually, what day is that on?
Yeah, so that's Saturday and Sunday. So it's a big Sellex, and it's a festival of motorcycling, and we get about probably about 2,000 to 3,000 spectators down there. There's over 160 bikes. It's all for pre-1963 bikes.
Yeah.
Solos and sidecars. People from all over Australia come, all over the world. Actually, we've got people from New Zealand and everything coming over to compete.
Yes.
Great event. Yeah, real good fun.
Well, this will be out Saturday morning, so hopefully
fabulous.
The local viewers are watching this Saturday morning, and if you've got nothing else on for the weekend, you're down south or you want to go for a trip down south,
come down and have a look.
It's been going for a while now, hasn't it?
Yeah, so it happens bi-yearly. So for a long time it went into recess because obviously some people didn't think it was good for the beach, but through the negotiations through the Levis Motorbike Club and the council and a couple of the environmental groups, they've seen the value of it, and that they actually make good money out of it, so they're quite happy about it.
Talk about money and all of a sudden, all right, so we've got a pretty vast selection, like you're saying, mostly European stuff. I mean, most of my viewers are going to be more so muscle cars and Aussie classics.
Yep.
But we have seen, first of all, the first thing I obviously spot is the Chrysler by Chrysler. That thing is awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's just my personal preference.
Absolutely.
But yeah, an awesome array and a fair few Dattos as well. I mean, I grew up just absolutely loving Datsuns.
So John, the owner, he raced the Datsuns in rally. So he won a number of state rally championships.
Yeah, okay.
So he loves, and in particular the old Datsun, the 2000 Sports. So he raced those as well, and the 1600. And this is probably this is our latest one. This little Datsun 1600. Here's the latest one we got. We've got it from a lady in Queensland. Absolutely immaculate and mint. So he loves his Dattos and he loves his Jags.
And you can tell, I mean, I don't know the story on all these cars, but you can tell they're all very, most of them I'd say are good original cars. Yeah. Generally unrestored.
Absolutely.
But and we got maybe that one might be restored.
Yes. Oh, that was fully restored. The Hutmobile up in the back. So you might have seen the Hutmobile, which is the blue one.
Yep.
That was actually built. So John and Margaret own the big homestead across the river where we have a lot of functions, a lot of weddings, car groups, bike groups, auto groups.
Yeah, okay.
And they come along, we have barbecues, put things on from. So that was built at the turn of the century. And then Mr. Brown, who actually built that, bought the Hutmobile, which is here and restored. Brand new at that house, so that's the vehicle he actually bought.
Wow,
we found it in the state and bought it back and finished it off. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Got some rarity, and the one to our left, which is the Railton, was owned by Clem Smith. So everyone knows Clem and who owned Matalala, and we were able to secure that on his unfortunate passing.
Well, that's funny because my car that I've inherited off my dad, even though he's still here, was 66 Dodge Phoenix, was sold through Clem Smith Motors.
So and that's where my dad bought his first car.
It's still got the owner's books in it, and I read Clem Smith Motors on Maynooth Road.
That's cool,
there's so much rich history in South Australia. So if you can, if you're out in the Riverland or you want to come up for a day trip or you're out travelling or whatever, stop in. You're open on...
Yeah, on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but again, we'll open for groups. So we certainly and we do some catering. So even if it's a small group, if it's just a group of 3 or 4 people, if they hit us up, we'll open it up for them.
Well, that's probably a good one for car groups. And there's a bunch of especially nowadays with the historic rego. There's so many car clubs out there. If you want to organise a car run, head up here. And
we've got that big event. So we have the big event, the Run to the Reach, which is a big car event on the 6th of April. This year, so we run it at the beginning of April each year. We got about last year we had over 80 cars, bikes, and trucks. This year we've already got nearly that entered. So we've done a big Facebook and social media push on it. So we're expecting around about 120 vehicles. Really emphasis on not just cars, but we got a lot of muscle cars, a lot of American cars. But we're starting to get really interested in the classic bikes and also the classic trucks, commercials, which is really good. But it's all got to be, the vehicles have to qualify for historic rego, so 25 years or older.
Which is getting easier because 25 years is awesome
easy now.
So that's what I wanted to plug as well, is the event coming up. So the 6th of April, we were actually here at our little property just down the road, which is the main street shut off, and we were lucky enough to park our cars right out front of our own home, and we were in the show, and we'll be doing it again this month coming.
And a gelati.
And we're going to be selling gelatis. So Andrea's going to be selling gelatis at the front. That's her new little side hustle. We'll have a few cars on display there as well. And I maybe bring some merch up. So if anyone wants to come down, check out the auto gallery will be open, and the whole main street of Swan Reach will be shut off for this auto show. It's going to be awesome.
Bands, booze, barbecues.
The whole lot. So 6th of April, it's coming up pretty quick. So put it in your calendars and head on up to the Riverland, Swan Reach. So
place to be. I love it. It's
sweet.
Thanks.
Thanks very much. And
lovely to see you again.
Hopefully, some of the viewers will come through.
Hit us up and come and have a look. And again, we'll start to circulate some of the Holdens and the Australian cars through soon. So there's 4 of these vehicles are going to go out for a wedding soon.
Well, you know, I've got a lot of cars, and maybe I might need to pinch a spot in here, keep it undercover.
What do you want? Well, actually, you're going to have a spot in a couple of weeks.
That's it. All right, we'll see what we can dig up.
All right, mate. That'll be good. Thanks so much. Thanks heaps.
All right, guys, thank you for watching this episode. We hope to see you at the car show.
Don't forget, 6th of April. It's coming up real soon. Main Street of Swan Reach. It's going to be an awesome day. Big thank you to Rocky for showing us through the Mid-Murray Car Gallery. And yeah, don't forget to come up, grab some merch, and pick up a gelati from the most popular girl in Swan Reach. Cheers, guys.